Hey everybody, welcome to Billy's Joint. I'm Billy. We show old movies and TV shows and stuff. A lot of times I have a theme, and tonight is a theme. It's Mr. Moto, double feature with Peter Lorre as Mr. Moto. And this also stars Key Luke as Charlie Chan's son, who is helping Mr. Moto. He is Mr. Moto's student. But anyway, there's this big boxing bout, and the number one contender goes down and he dies. And they find out he's been poisoned. So Mr. Moto and Key Luke dive into this thing and find gangsters and criminals, and they try to figure out who put the big bets down on this bout. So here we go. I'll get some trivia stuff later, but here we go with Mr. Moto's Gamble.
The location of the pistol indicates it could have fallen from the hand of the dead man. But there's also the possibility that it might have been placed there by a murderer. You gentlemen, as students of criminology, must determine which is correct. For our next class, will you please report whether these clues indicate homicide or suicide? Class dismissed.
You sure make a swell corpse, Knockout.
Thanks. I guess it just comes natural.
Should you find tonight's problem difficult, will you please remember there's no situation that science and skill cannot master.
Oh, yeah? Suppose you're about to make an arrest, and the suspect pulls a gun on you.
Yes?
What good is science and skill then?
Shall we demonstrate? Take it, please. Now, draw the gun and threaten me.
Now?
Whenever you're ready. Any other questions, gentlemen?
Not for me.
Mr. Moto, my watch is gone. Somebody must have stolen it.
One of us detectives must be a crook.
Who ever heard of a crooked cop?
One moment, please. When did you last notice your watch, Mr. Lee?
Why, I'm sure I had it not over 5 minutes ago.
Oh, so? And what time is it now, Mr. Wellington?
All right. 7 minutes to 10, Professor.
Your watch, Mr. Lee?
I'll take care of this guy, Mr. Moto. I'm from the pickpocket detail. Come on, light fingers.
Oh, wait, please. You can undoubtedly explain your sleight of hand.
I got a terrible feeling, Mr. Moto. I just can't help taking things that attract my eye.
Gee, he's a kleptomaniac.
Thanks, pal, thanks.
You must control your taking ways, Mr. Wellington, or your first case as a detective will be the arrest of yourself.
That's just the reason I come here to take this crime course. You see, whenever I live something, my conscience smacks me right in the kisser. And I says to myself, Knockout, you gotta take this thing back. But I can't, because I forget where I got it. But now, things are gonna be different. Because if I studied to be a detective, I could get clues on myself and solve my own larceny.
To recognize one's faults requires intelligence. To admit them requires courage. Congratulations, Mr. Wellington.
Thanks, thanks.
Class dismissed.
Oh, Mr. Moto.
Yes, Lee.
I thought you would like to know I got a letter from Pop yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. He sent his best to you.
Thank you. And how is your honorable father enjoying his home life in beautiful Honolulu?
He seems fine, but he kind of worries about me. You see, I'm really supposed to be studying art here at the university. But gosh, I want to be a detective.
I understand. My parents wanted me to be an acrobat. But don't worry, Lee. I shall write to your father, and I shall tell him that you are my most promising student, huh?
Gee, thanks, Mr. Moto.
Come on, Mahoney, step on it.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Here we are, Mr. Moto. Are you ready?
This is Lee Chan, Lieutenant Riggs. I invited him to join us this evening. Lieutenant Riggs is the head of the homicide squad.
Hiya, Lee.
Glad to meet you, Lieutenant.
I know your old man well. He's got plenty on the ball, eh, Moto?
Oh, we are but floundering amateurs in contrast.
Come on, let's go.
Gosh, we must be doing 80. Are we going to a murder?
No, just a simple little case of assault and battery. Get a load of these. Right at the ringside.
Swell.
Hello, Champ. Hello, boys. How are you?
Hi, Nick. Clipper McCoy been around? Just went in.
Looks like another sellout, Gabby.
It ought to be with the build-up I gave it. Call me up sometime, Clipper, when you need a good publicity man.
No, thanks. I don't do much advertising in my line.
Hello, boys. How are you?
Hello, Biff. Who's going to win tonight?
Well, I ain't paid much attention to it. As far as I'm concerned, they're both pushovers.
Nice, modest boy you got there, Nick.
He's the champ, ain't he? What's the swamp money saying tonight, Clipper?
5-4 on a decision either way. Tame going for a long shot player like you.
Maybe not. 10 grand says Stanton won't come out for the 5th.
You're drinking too much, Nick.
I got a hunch, that's all.
Hey, wait a minute. Jerry Connors is Stanton's manager. He has been known to listen when somebody wanted his boy to take a dive.
And miss a shot at the title, don't be a sap. Do you want to cover the 10 grand or not?
I'll lay it off, but the best I can get is 3-1. Okay?
Sure.
And listen, Nick. I hope this hunch of yours isn't the kind you can put a frame around.
Clipper, you'd suspect your own grandmother.
Yeah, but you're not my grandmother.
Want to bet on it?
Somebody's dumping a lot of dough on Stanton, kissing the canvas in the 4th. These just came over the office teletype.
Let me see it.
10 grand in St. Louis, 20 in Detroit, and 15 in Pittsburgh. They're sure loaded for bear.
You wait here. I'm going to phone.
Well, if it ain't little Penny. Now, boys, be a little respectful to Miss Kendall. After all, 50 million women read what she says about the ducky-wucky fighters.
Is it true that wrestlers make better husbands than prize fighters, Penny?
Good evening, morons. You all seem in your usual day's condition.
Going to write a thrilling resume of what the well-dressed fighter will wear, Penny?
Not a bad idea. Let's see. Frankie Stanton left the ring tastefully wearing black under both eyes.
You'd feel pretty bad if Bill Steele forgot to duck, wouldn't you?
Ah, but you don't have to duck when you're doing the swinging.
Oh, boy, that's my
Well, here's my good luck penny. Hiya, baby.
Is everything all right, Bill?
Sure, I feel great, honey.
You know, I used to like the fights until I fell in love like a sap. Now every punch you take hurts me more than it does you.
Oh! Forget it, honey. I can take care of Stanton.
I just heard Nick Crowder's betting that Stanton won't answer the bell for the 5th round.
Who told you about that bet?
Only a dozen guys.
Say, you and Nick Crowder ain't framing up on my boy, are you?
You know I don't play that way. That's why I quit your stable.
Let me see your hands.
Oh, here he comes now.
Give us a statement, Jerry. How's Stanton feeling?
How's his bad eye?
Stanton's eye's okay. You can say that my boy expects to win. And if he loses, we've got no alibis.
See, you can't tie him right around.
Boys are saying that Nick's betting against me.
Somebody's ribbing you, kid.
Yeah, what makes you so sure?
Nick's no sucker. He's not going to go against a natural like you. They're just trying to get your goat. Now, you forget it and go out there and show him what you've got.
I'm going to kill that guy, Steele. But first I'm going to mess him up. So that newspaper sweetie of his won't recognize him.
Atta kid.
I'll flatten that bozo.
Hello, Riggs.
Hey, Benton, who do you like?
Well, I like Stanton, but it would hurt Linda's feelings if I bet against Steele.
Okay, I'm satisfied with Stanton. How much do you want?
Oh, $5?
Ah, come on, make it 10.
Well, that's plunging for me, but, well, you've got to bet.
Okay.
He's president of the corporation that owns this joint.
So?
He's got more dollars than I got fingerprints. But he never bets more than a few bucks.
One reason possibly why he remains rich.
Gosh, that's a pretty girl sitting with your friend.
That's his daughter, Linda. She's got her nose so high in the air, she'd drown in a rainstorm.
I'll be rooting for you, Bill.
Thanks, Linda. Hello, Mr. Benton.
Good luck, Bill. I've got $10 on you.
You're a cinch.
And here's Bill Steele coming into the ring with his manager, Tom McGuire. Over the rosin box.
Stanton. I suppose you're betting on Bill Steele.
Oh, well, naturally. By the way, I see you're making him your special assignment.
My permanent one, I hope.
You ought to match those two dames and let them fight it out.
Quite an interesting commentary on our present civilization. The fair lady still swoon at the side of a handsome gladiator.
Yes, sir. I'd still be single if I hadn't gone to the policeman's ball one year in a tiger skin.
And here comes Frankie Stanton and rough, tough Boston. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a rough, tough battle. Uh-oh, Frankie's got a bad cut over one eye there, but Jerry Connors, his manager, has told me that it won't make any difference. Uh-oh, hold everything. Here comes the champ, Bill Lorre.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the heavyweight champion of the whole world, Bill Lorre. This is the main event of the evening, 15 rounds of boxing. The winner of this main event will meet the champion of the world here 8 weeks from tonight. Introducing at 179, Bill Steele. 85, Frankie Stanton.
Why all the gloom? You look as though your boyfriend had already gone to sleep on the canvas. Cheer up. Give him that good old moral support. Get low to Miss Benton over there. The young lady positively radiates with happiness.
Sure. And the more the blood splashes, the happier she'll get. I'm the kind of a girl who likes a man without adhesive tape and iodine.
Snap out of it. Bill Steele's got this fight in the bag already.
I hope you're right. Nick Crowder's betting that Bill wins by a knockout, and Nick doesn't exactly throw his shekels away.
You said it, sweetheart.
Hey, Nick, that's a screwy bet even for a guy like you.
I got a hunch.
And I'll mother it for you, Nicky boy.
I got another hunch you'd be good at it, too, sister.
Keep your hands up and watch that gun.
Go in slugging, Bill. Don't let him get set, and you've got him.
Come on.
Hello, Connors. Everything okay?
Sure.
It better be. Some of the boys have got an idea Stanton may take a dive. They wouldn't like that.
Don't worry.
I won't. I'll let you do that.
That's the stuff. Work on that eye. It's nearly open. Nobody can see it through ketchup.
Now, you keep that left up like I told you.
He opens up that eye, he's got you.
I'd any more than one eye to slam that lug around. There's Knockout Wellington.
Yeah, I better have a couple of the boys from the larceny detail watch him. He's liable to take the water bucket.
Hey, buddy, where's the seat at?
Right here, sir. I'm sorry, mister, you're in the wrong seat.
Wrong? Oh,
Yes.
No, this is my seat here.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, I have my ticket right here in my... Well, now, I know I had my ticket there because I bought...
Well, I'm sorry, sir. This seat belongs to this gentleman.
I don't care if this gentleman here... I beg your pardon. I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
There you are, sir.
Take it easy. Let them do the fighting.
Gee, I'm sorry, Lieutenant Riggs.
Bring in that right. What are you waiting for? Hit him some fight, eh, Moto?
Very exhilarating.
Come on, boys.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
We got him going now.
Clean the dirt off them gloves.
Looks pretty good for your boy, Mac. You think he'll take him this round?
I'm shooting the works. It's this round or never.
Let me see that eye. That looks pretty bad.
I'll close it up. I'll slap some collodion on it. Now get in there. And remember, this is the round.
Steele sure carried a sleeping powder in that right hand of his. Fast? I never even saw it land.
Neither band did it, Mr. Steele.
No.
I know you do it, Bill.
Oh, you were wonderful, Bill. Will I see you later?
Sorry, Linda. I've got a date.
Our race champion, Mr. Benton.
I hope so.
I'll see you later to collect on my hunch.
Don't worry. I'm not leaving town.
Prize fighting is a very strenuous sport. On a spectator,
I could have bought a couple of hats with that 10 I dropped to Benton.
See what I tell you? Just like I said. If Bill used that short jab I taught him, it was a cinch. Now, in the second round, he comes out of his corner fighting like this.
Never mind. We saw the fight.
may I congratulate you on your excellent taste in overcoats, Mr. Wellington?
It's a beauty, ain't it?
Oh, it's a marvelous piece of material and exquisitely tailored. To whom does it belong?
Huh? Why, it's mine.
Oh, so? I didn't notice you wearing it when you arrived at the ringside.
Then I must have went and stole it.
May I suggest a search for the clues to the real owner, Mr. Wellington?
Okay, Professor. I'll have a report on it in 24 hours.
Please.
It's Lieutenant Riggs. The doctor wants you in Stanton's dressing room.
What's the trouble, Doc? This boy is dead.
What?
Dead? Oh, he can't be dead, Doc. You gotta do something.
I've done everything possible.
Well, he was the best fighter I had. He'd elixir him and rematch him with the next champion.
That's tough luck, Connors, but take it easy.
Pardon me, Doctor. You have determined the cause of his death, I suppose.
There is evidence of strangulation, such as usually follows concussion. He probably struck his head hard when he fell.
But I was under the impression that the ring floor was padded with cork. About 2 inches, I believe.
Accidents like this have happened before, you know.
Well, yes, but then you attach no importance to the discoloration around the injured eye.
Why, no, it's just the usual result of a violent blow.
And then it is usual, too, that the discoloration increases after death.
That is strange.
Or perhaps some foreign element was introduced into the cut over Mr. Stanton's eye.
You mean he was poisoned?
Gee, Mr. Moto, who do you think did it? I can tell you. I thought that knockout was a phony. That's the only way Steele could have stopped my boy.
What's all this? If the lad has been murdered, it's the likes of you would know something about it.
You and Steele wanted a shot at that title, and you didn't care how you got it.
Shut up, you two. Now listen to me.
Pardon me, Mr. Riggs, but I'm certain you want to have this analyzed.
What is it?
Oh, just a small piece of dried collodion.
How about that? You're the one that swabbed that stuff over Stanton's eye.
Sure. I'd murder my own boy. I'd throw away a crack at $1 million gate.
Why did Steele quit your camp? Because you wanted him to throw a fight.
That's a lie. I kicked him out.
Break it up! Break it up!
Let the gentleman continue, Mr. Riggs. Much information can be obtained through tongues loosened by anger.
You're right. Come on, boys. What were you saying? Oh, now you're dumb. Where's that collodion you use in the ring?
Why, over here.
All right, Mr. Moto, I'll have this analyzed, but I don't think there's any case here. A sock in the eye ain't homicide. Maybe his ticker went bad on him. Who knows?
No one, except the coroner.
What do you think, Doc?
Under the conditions, an autopsy might be best.
All right. I hate to think I paid $12 to be witness to a murder. But you started this. If there's any case here, you're in until we finish.
Also, I'm too honored, Mr. Riggs.
Oh, this is Lieutenant Riggs speaking. Get me the coroner.
Got a fun little trivia question here. Mr. Moto has a hangover remedy. There are 8 ingredients in it, and he does not talk about it in either one of these 2 films. So you have to be a real student of Mr. Moto to know. But there are 8 ingredients, and I would like to know 3. Can you guess 3 of the 8 ingredients of Mr. Moto's hangover remedy? And I'll have the answer at the end of the show. As a little side note, Lon Chaney Jr. is in this in a tiny, tiny role. He's very young and way before he did any of his horror stuff. So keep an eye out for him.
You know, since I've been rubbing you, you got skin just like a baby. I ain't hurting you, am I, Mr. Benton? You know, I don't know my own strength.
Sure. Hand me the phone, Knockout.
Huh?
Hello.
This is Benton speaking. I'll send over my check for $10,000 in the morning.
That's okay. Too bad you guessed wrong.
Nick says you was expecting him, boss.
Not wasting any time on the payoff, are you?
Well, I'm taking a champ to training camp in the morning, so I thought I'd pick up the dough tonight. No hard feelings, is there?
No, not yet. 30 grand's a lot of money, Nick. I might get a little sore if I found out you pulled a fast one.
You laid the bet off, didn't you? You think it was his own dough he lost the way he's beefing about it?
I didn't have time to lay the bet off. So I'm the only guy that lost.
It's too bad. Well, so long. And thanks a lot for the sugar.
What are you taking it so hard for, boss? I've seen you lose more fish than that before.
You're wrong, Sammy. That 30 grand is only part of it. I'm responsible for 20% of the syndicate's losses on those out-of-town bets.
Oh, gee. I forgot about that. 10, 20, 35, 60, 90, 100 grand. What a shellacking. It's funny, ain't it? How guys in 6 different cities make the same screwy bet that Nick does.
Yeah. Very funny.
Say, boss, do you think
I don't know. Maybe.
You ordered Steele to work on Stanton's bad eye.
Of course I did. That's what any manager tell his fighter. What about the collodion Connors used on Stanton's eye?
Pardon me, the collodion shows no trace of poison. Are you positive this is the same bottle you used in the ring?
Sure it is. Nick Crowder took you for 30 grand on that fight.
Sure. So I killed Stanton for the pleasure of losing a bet. Don't make me laugh.
You still insist you won $30,000 on a mere, hunch?
Yeah, just a hunch. I've told you everything I know. McGuire did tell me to work on that eye, but I would have anyway.
Now, look, I'm trying to help you. The grand jury's downstairs now working on this case.
So what? I don't know anything about that poison, and that's all I can tell you.
We've got to do something to help him.
It seems the manly art of bashing beezers has suffered a large and unbecoming black eye. Well, somebody's got to be the goat.
Yeah, for a bunch of crooked gamblers. Scotty, I tell you, they're ganging up on him. Arrested, indicted, suspended. You know he's a clean boy with a great future. Look, I don't want him to fight. I'd be happy if he never stepped into a ring again. But when he does quit, it's not going to be with all this over his head.
Penny, there's nothing we can do about it. In spite of the way you feel about Bill.
But all I ask is that the Chronicle put up his bail.
$25,000.
Look at the news value. Chronicle campaigns for clean sportsmanship. Think of the circulation angle. I'll sell Bill Steele to the women readers. We'll make this a campaign against the gambling syndicates. Men like Clipper McCoy and Nick Crowder. Oh, Scotty, if you'll turn me loose on this, I'll have this town so deep in tears that they'll be using canoes for taxi cabs.
Get me the publisher.
Oh. Hello, Charlie. I want to see Bill Steele.
Sure, Penny. Just sit down a minute.
Well, so long, Pete. Well, hello, Penny. I was just going to call you at your paper. Mr. Benton just posted my bail.
Well, it was Father's check, but don't forget it was my idea.
Well, that's swell.
I'll say it is. Now I can train for the Moran fight. Say, what are you doing here anyway?
Oh, I don't know. I just love jails. You feel so happy when you walk out of them.
You said it.
I suppose you'll print the story of Bill's release in your paper, Miss Kendall?
Well, I've been scooped on it, but it's still my special assignment.
Oh, we better hurry. You know, Father's waiting to drive us up to camp. Our country house is just a few miles from where we'll train.
How nice.
Can we drop you off at your office?
Oh, no, thank you. I have a car.
Okay, Penny. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Miss Kendall.
Through the kindness of Lieutenant Riggs, I am happy to exhibit a photograph of one of the boxing gloves used in that fatal prize fight. You will notice the picture clearly indicates the poison stain on the glove.
Yeah. It shows the usual corrosive action of a hydrocyanic or virus agent.
Most classically phrased. Please study the picture carefully. I will then request the results of your observations.
I don't have to look at that. I got it all figured out.
You have?
Sure. Haven't I been working on this thing for the past 6 weeks?
Who did it?
Nobody. I couldn't get no clues, so I called it suicide.
Thank you. And what are your deductions, gentlemen?
I think Connors put the poison in Stanton's eye, and it got rubbed off on Steele's glove when he hit him.
What motive could Connors have in killing his own fighter?
He never thought of that.
I believe McGuire rubbed the poison on that glove between rounds. He was the closest to Steele during the fight.
George is right. McGuire was in the ring, you know.
McGuire didn't do it.
I think one of the seconds had a motive.
Connor's the man for me.
Quiet, please, gentlemen. All of your theories are very interesting. However, I regret that you have overlooked one most important fact. I fear I must remind you that the basis of all deduction is a careful observation. Will you please come nearer to the desk? Let us perform a little experiment using white ink to represent the poison. Now, if the poison had been rubbed onto the glove, a stain similar to this would have resulted. You'll notice the two stains bear no resemblance whatsoever.
I get it, Mr. Moto. You mean the poison on the murder glove was shot onward from outside the ring.
A most excellent deduction.
Right.
Please demonstrate your theory.
Now I gotta reopen the case again.
Just dismissed.
Mr. Moto's theory is swell. Only I can't seem to figure out how it works. In the first place, if this was Steele's corner, how could the murderer squirt the poison from over here?
I don't know. Unless he had a hose. And he couldn't have had that because we would have seen him. And besides, I ain't got no more time to solve this case. I've got to go up to Steele's camp. Old man McGuire hired me as Bill's new rubber.
Gosh, that camp's a place to look for clues. I bet if I went with you, we could solve this case.
No kidding, do you think so?
Sure. But you think you can get me in?
Leave it to me. Come on, I got my car. How do you like that? Some cop in that costume stole my coat.
Forget it. There's no one there now. You can investigate tomorrow.
Some wagon, huh?
Gosh, it's a beaut. Say, you left your motor running.
I know. I always leave it running. On account of I can never remember where I put the keys.
Hey! Come back with my car! Come back with my car! Police! Police!
Lieutenant Riggs, please.
Hey, look out, that stuff might explode.
Nothing will explode, Mr. Riggs, except my theory. Should the test prove negative?
Well, what's the dope?
Our light-fingered friend, Mr. Wellington, has stumbled on something important. The coat he, shall we say, stole from a Mr. Howard is stained with amarone. The same poison that killed Mr. Stanton.
Say, we're getting hot, Mr. Moto. And the guy that's going to feel the heat is John Howard. Come on with me down to the police station. I'll have the Detroit police question the tailor who made this overcoat. And meanwhile, I'll put a tracer on every Howard in the country. Come on, let's go.
This is some car. How fast will it go?
Well, I haven't had it long enough to find out. Hold the hat. Here we go.
Hello. Hello, Sheriff. There's a car headed your way, doing about 75. 75? I'll fix him.
So the champ says to me, he says, the next time you fight that guy, remember, he telegraphs his left.
And what happened?
The guy knocked me out with his right.
Don't try to run. I'm going to give you a ticket.
What for?
Speeding. Where's your driver's license?
Sure. I've been robbed.
Ah, that makes 2 tickets.
But, officer, you can't do this to us.
Why not?
Well?
Huh. I can't, huh? Well, I'll show you.
Listen, officer, we're in a hurry.
Well, I'm not. Don't try anything funny. I got you covered.
Please, don't shoot. We haven't done anything.
Oh, is that so? Well, what do you call speeding? Driving without a license and stealing a car.
So that's how I got this crate.
Go on. Get out of here. Go on. Go on.
That's Kid Grant, Biff's new sparring partner.
Looks as if the sparring partner's getting all the work out.
I can step in the ring and stop Bill Steele right now. Anyway, what's the use killing myself for a fight that may never come off?
Listen, I'll have Steele in there the night of the fight. And I'm telling you right now, you better be in shape. He's training for the battle of his life.
That's just what he'll get. Now that I got Connors training the champ. Go on. Give him an eyeful.
All right.
I'm giving this fight the greatest publicity build-up in history. Radio, billboards, skywriting, throw sheets. It's on everyone's lips, from the mouths of babes to the drooling of ancients. I can see the headlines already. Champ, KO'd by Killer Steele.
Yeah? By the time that happens, you're going to be too old to see. You ready? Time.
Well, how's that?
Terrible.
What do you want?
The lowdown on Moran. I got to set up the betting odds.
You just saw what happened.
And the same thing will happen to Steele, too.
Well, you won't lay a glove on him. I'll give 3 to 1 he flattens you inside of 8 rounds.
I'll take some of that money.
Nice layout you got here.
We like it.
This cost you some dough.
So what? It comes easy.
Sure. When a guy gets hunches at $100 grand a hunch.
What do you mean 100 grand? I only took you for 30.
How about those other bets you planted all around the country? I got hooked for 20% of that, too.
I don't get you.
You're not kidding me, Nick. I know you got somebody to spread that money in Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, and a lot of other spots, too. The same bet. The Stanton wouldn't go 5 rounds.
I wouldn't shoot my mouth off too much if I was you.
Well, I guess you guys have a lot of things to talk about. We better be going, boss, huh?
Right. And listen to me, Moran. Don't kid yourself about Steele. You might regret it. I'll depend on you to have him ready.
He'll be in a pink.
Yeah. You trained Frankie Stanton, too. Well, I wish you luck, champ.
Hey, Joey. Tell those guys.
Did you get that, Gabby?
Did I? There's what we've been looking for. Nick laid off 100 grand in bets all over the country so it wouldn't knock the odds down.
Yeah, if we can only prove it.
Let me do it. I'll grab a plane tonight.
Good. Go to my office and get your expense money. I don't care what it costs. All I want is Bill Steele in that ring against Moran.
I can see him coming down the aisle right now.
Wire me the minute to get any information.
Okay, boss.
Medium height, medium build, medium complexion. I'd have to be a medium to find Howard from a description like that Detroit tailor gives me. This whole thing is driving me goofy. There's a guy by the name of Howard in this town. There must be, I know, because there's his overcoat. Of course, he went to Detroit once to buy that overcoat. But then he came back here to bump off Frankie Stanton. But nobody ever heard of him. And nobody but that dumb tailor ever saw him. I'll find that guy if I have to turn this whole town upside down. Homicide Bureau, Riggs speaking.
Lieutenant Riggs, I've been murdered.
It's Gabby. He's been murdered. Hey, what is this? What do you mean you're murdered?
I demand protection. I'm a tape taxer.
Give me that phone. Hello, Riggs. Tom McGuire. No, he's all right. Just scared out of his pants. Somebody took a shot at him.
Yeah, we'll be right up. Somebody just took a shot at Gabby Martin up near Steele's camp.
Oh, so?
Gabby, is he hurt?
Nah, they missed him.
And I presume Mr. Gabby did not hesitate long enough to obtain any description of the marksman.
Nah, he never saw him. It was another mystery man, just like John Howard.
Perhaps it was John Howard. Huh?
Who's John Howard?
The guy who'll save your boyfriend Steele from doing a stretch in the pen if we can find him.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Send a police boat to the foot of Lake Street right away. Right. Come on. Of course, none of you people knows anything about the attack on Gabby. You were out doing road work when Gabby was shot at. I know that because Miss Benton tells me she was following you on a horse.
She would.
I don't expect you two to give out with anything. The same goes for you boys. Gabby, maybe you ate something that gave you bad dreams.
Listen, Lieutenant, I ought to know when I'm shot at. The gun went bang, the bullet went zing, I ducked.
Yeah, and now you're full of embalming fluid.
That's very funny. Now...
Oh, you like chocolate, huh? I've often noticed that the dog and the human are very much alike. Each will go to any length to obtain something he desires or to destroy something he believes dangerous. Undoubtedly, someone considered you dangerous, Mr. Gabby.
Why?
Because you know something about the Stanton murder.
What did you say?
Look here, Gabby. There's only one way to protect yourself, and that's to tell the whole truth. Now, you know why you were shot at.
Get to the point, Mr. Benton.
Gabby and I overheard a conversation this afternoon between Nick and Clipper. Clipper was accusing Nick of having placed some heavy out-of-town bets on the Stanton-Steele fight. The bet was that Stanton wouldn't come out for the 5th round. Gabby and I decided to make a quiet investigation. We didn't get far. You know the rest.
It might prove interesting to trace those bets.
Oh, what a story to put under a banner headline.
As long as you're printing it, add the fact that Benton also had a bet of 10 grand on that fight.
Oh, so?
Holding out on me, eh, Benton? Is he telling the truth?
Yes, but I never mentioned it because I guessed wrong. You see, my bet was a legitimate one on Stanton to win the fight.
Okay, I'll check that later. Now, I'm going into town to get a line on those bets. And get this. Don't anybody go where I can't find him or he'll end up in a cell where I can.
Lieutenant, maybe you better lock me up right away. I don't want to get shot at again.
Nah, you're perfectly safe. The investigation you started is in my hands.
Sure, I know it, but does the guy that shot at me know it?
He's gonna know it. Mr. Benton, you better come along with us. We may need your help in checking those bets.
Hey! Which one of you is Lieutenant Riggs?
I am.
Well, I'm Sheriff Tuttle. I got your phone call, but I couldn't get here no sooner. Say, I got a couple of suspects for you. I picked them up in a stolen car, right down here on the road to the camp.
Yeah, where are they?
Right here.
Come on. Come on, Step. Come on.
Gee, Wellington, look. It's Mr. Moto and Lieutenant Riggs.
Oh, what a laugh we'll have on the shelf now.
You better be careful of them. They're pretty tough customers.
Oh, that's swell. I like them tough.
Hello, Mr. Moto.
Hi, Lieutenant.
Hey, they seem to know you.
And they have good reason to, I assure you. I congratulate you, Mr. Sheriff, on capturing 2 extremely desperate criminals. And I suggest that you keep them in safe custody until called for.
But, Mr. Moto!
Shall we leave for the city at once?
Yeah, sure. We're wasting time.
Wait a minute, Mr.
Come
Moto!
on, you two.
Go on. Go on. Say, what's the idea of leaving those 2 in the jug?
My friend, the usual way to avoid trouble is to lock it out. In this case, we lock it in.
Oh, yeah. If that idea of Benton's is any good, I know a couple of guys are going to sweat plenty. Hello.
Ready with St. Louis.
Okay, put them on.
Sure. I covered $20,000 in the Stanton fight, 2.5 to 1. The guy's name is John Howard.
Yeah, 15 grand. I paid him off here in Cleveland. That's all I know about it. Who? John Howard, he said he was.
John Howard? Yeah, that's the guy. I paid him 20 grand. Came to Detroit and collected the day after the fight. No, I haven't seen him since.
John Howard. I've heard that name till I'm going cuckoo. Detroit, St. Louis, Cleveland. That guy covers more mileage than a 6-day bike rider. Yeah? Now it's Kansas City. All right, let's have him.
He took me for 10 grand. What? Sure. He told me if I want to get in touch with him to wire him at the Edgemont Hotel.
Right here in town. Oh, boy. At last we got a lead. The Edgemont Hotel. Come on.
Isn't it strange that a man who gambles like a prince should live here like a pauper?
Oh, he's probably just using this joint as a hideout.
Well?
I'm looking for John Howard. What room is he in?
He don't live here no more.
You leave an address?
Yeah, county morgue.
What? You mean he's dead?
We found him in his room. The doc said it was a heart failure.
Well, how do you like that? We finally spot the guy, then he lays down and dies before we can make the pinch. Well, I guess that's the end of the case.
Perhaps only the front end, Mr. Riggs.
Huh? I don't get you.
Mr. Stanton's death was also apparently natural, until the autopsy revealed to the country, like that fortunate gambler Nick, I also have a hunch.
Yes, I'll order a post-mortem.
May I suggest that you also check Mr. Howard's fingerprints?
Yes. Huh? Oh, fingerprints. Oh, yes. I was just thinking of that.
His name's not Howard. It's Whitey Goodman. Remember him?
So that's who he was. Whitey was an ex-con. He was out on parole.
Oh, so? May I see the record, please?
Death was due to heart failure, all right. But the heart failure was caused by a poison known...
Don't tell me I know. Amarone.
Right. Thank you.
There's no argument about it, Joe. Goodman, I mean John Howard, or whatever you want to call it, was just the fall guy in this case. He made the bets for a second party and then got bumped off after he collected.
How can I be sure Steele isn't that second party? Oh, I admit the overcoat points to Howard having killed Stanton, but there's nothing to prove that Steele didn't knock over Howard. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I don't deny the facts you present, but I still feel them insufficient for lifting Steele's indictment.
But we're not asking you to do that, Joe. All we want is for you to have the boxing commissioner lift Steele's suspension and let the fight go on tonight.
That's all you want, eh? With the man under indictment. What for?
If the fight is permitted to occur, I hope to produce the murder before it's finished.
You mean the fight will bring him out in the open? If I were sure of that, I'd sell tickets myself.
To reveal the snake, one must overturn the rock.
Get me the boxing commissioner.
Okay, Bill. Sure I am. All right, Steele.
Who do you think you're shoving?
Say that. Wait tonight, Bill, and knock his block off.
You never saw the day he could whip the chair.
All right. Lay off, or I'll run you both in. You know, there's a law in this town against fighting outside the ring.
What's the idea of stalling us, Riggs?
How about a statement on Steele?
Is the coroner going to be the referee? I tell you guys to stay outside. Nobody's giving any statements around here except me, and I ain't got nothing to say. Now,
Well,
come
look
on.
here, you can't take the press like that.
Why all this secrecy?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Who pulled the strings to get this fight on tonight?
I plead guilty, Mr. Crowder. You see, some people save strings. I pull them.
I suppose you got a good reason for sticking your nose into this.
Oh, yes, a very good reason. Mr. Riggs and I have promised the district attorney to arrest the murderer tonight at the ringside.
Why wait till then?
This is Mr. Moto's party. I don't know exactly what he's got in his mind. All I know is I got a nice pair of bracelets for the guy when he points them out.
If it's one of us, make the pinch now and get it over with.
You appear strangely anxious, Mr. Clipper.
Say, listen, Doc. There's a fight going on tonight. We'll examine my boy so we can get out of here.
Hey, come on, Steele. Calm down, Bill. Your heart's pounding like a trip hammer.
That's the way I'll pound Moran tonight.
Oh, you're going to use a hammer this time, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Break it up. Wait a minute.
Easy.
Put your hands down and keep them out of your pockets. Now open the door and get down the hall of the service elevator.
I suppose you know kidnapping is punishable by death in this state.
So is butting in other people's business. Go on, get going.
If I should decide to resist, you wouldn't dare to shoot me. The noise would attract attention.
You want to get going?
Yes, sir.
Where did that shot come from? Down the hall. It's an open door. Come on.
What happened? Oh, just a little scuffle.
Well, are you hurt?
No, thank you.
Do you know who he was?
No. But I think we have a mutual acquaintance. Thank you, Lena.
A little trivia here. I mentioned a little bit about it earlier. This was originally called Charlie Chan at the Ringside. And it was a Charlie Chan movie with Warner Oland as Charlie Chan. Well, Warner got ill, and he later died, actually. So they turned it into a Mr. Moto movie. And that's why you see the presence of Key Luke, Charlie Chan's son, in the film. So it really started as Charlie Chan and ended as Mr. Moto. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Back to the show.
Evening, Lieutenant.
I sure hope your bluff works, Mr. Moto.
In poker, the man with the poor cards very often wins on a bluff, doesn't he?
Sometimes he gets shot trying.
Wish I knew who sent those mugs after you.
I think I know.
Who?
The murderer.
I've got the man placed as you ordered, Lieutenant.
Okay, Smitty. This place is so full of bulls it looks like a rodeo.
I can't figure out why Mr. Moto left us here in the clink.
I don't know, Wellington. Pop used to leave me in jail once in a while, too. Guess they figure it keeps us out of trouble.
If you ask me, I'd say it's professional jealousy. That's it. He's afraid we'd catch the homicide.
What would you do with the murderer if you did catch him?
What would I do with him? I'd hold him until the cops came. And if he tried to take it on the land, why, I'd shoot him.
Watch out, it might go off.
It wouldn't hurt you even if it did. Look it.
You certainly had me scared for a minute. Look at that. That's the murder gun.
Wow.
Take it away. Put it down. It's full of poison. Where did you get it, Wellington?
Let me see now.
This is one time you've got to remember. That gun's a clue to the murderer.
I'm trying awful hard.
Come on, Knockout. Come on.
It's no use. Say, Sometimes I remember things when I get hit on the chin. No fool. Take a poke at me and see, huh? Go on, hit me hard. What do you think? I got a grass jaw or something? Hit me. No. Hey, do it like this. Get the idea?
I think I get the idea.
That's the technique. Now do another one.
Can you remember now?
What's going on in there? Breaking up the county's property, huh? Well, you better be saving your energy for that there rock pile.
You've got to let us out of here, Sheriff. We just made an important discovery. Show him the gun, Wellington.
Put that thing away.
Don't be afraid. It's only a water gun.
Full of poison.
Poison? Well, throw it out the window. No. Give it to me.
Look, Mr. Sheriff, you've heard of the Stanton murder?
Sure.
Well, that gun's the one that killed him.
Oh, with the water gun? How do you know, and what are you doing with it?
He found it, and there's some of the poison we shot out of it.
Say, it appears to me you know a heap about this Stanton case.
I'm one of the detectives working on it.
So am I.
Have you boys been drinking?
Of course not. Now, look, Sheriff, let me show you just how Stanton was killed.
Yeah.
Get over there, Wellington. Now, here's the prize fight ring.
Yeah.
This is Stanton.
Yeah.
You're sitting over here, and your name is Connors.
Ain't it tall? It's Tuttle. Sheriff Tuttle.
Connors was Stanton's manager, and you're just taking his place.
Oh, I guess that's all right.
Now, let me have the water gun again, Sheriff.
Nothing doing.
Look, Sheriff, you're playing the most important part in this whole thing. But I can't go on if you won't help me. Don't you realize the publicity you'll get if we crack this case open?
Well, if you put it that way. Here you be. But remember, no tricks.
Thanks. All right, Wellington. Move the sheriff into position, will you? Keep your eyes on the arena.
Yeah.
Remember, the victim is about to meet a terrible fate.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The fight is on.
Yeah.
The men weave about. I'm the murderer.
Yes.
And I can't get a beat on Stanton because the men are moving too fast.
Well, what do you do?
I move over to here.
Yeah.
At last, I see an opening. I point my gun. Then I shoot.
Shoot.
Splash, and make a getaway.
Yeah. Hey, you let me out of here.
Sorry I can't finish the case for you, Sheriff, but I'll let you know when I do.
You'll go to Alcatraz for this. Bird! Oh, Bird!
What a crowd! What a crowd! I certainly worked to put this one over, boss.
Boss, the fact that it's a championship fight had nothing to do with it.
Maybe it helped, but I wish we could have a murder for every fight. Well, I gotta go down and show the gentlemen of the press how to spell the word colossal.
And I'm going down to see Bill.
You've been seeing him quite often, haven't you?
Oh, why not? He likes me, he's young, good-looking, and the next champion of the world.
Listen, Linda, I shouldn't have to tell you anything about this game. You've grown up in it.
And love it.
No, you only love the glamour and the excitement of it. Why, I've seen boys like Bill come and go for years. I've built them up from chumps to champions, and I've seen a lot of them end up just where they started. Of course, Bill might be the exception, but I do hate to think of my little girl taking a chance on it.
Darling, you are breaking my heart.
Well, anyway, go down and wish him good luck for both of us. He's still my choice for the championship.
And mine, too. Be careful, Bill.
Don't worry, honey. You're just nervous. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, that's what Frankie Stanton thought.
Lay off, Penny. You'll have them all upset. Now, when you get in that ring, I want you to forget all about Frankie Stanton and her. Don't think of anything but that championship, and you'll win it.
Okay, Tom.
Well, good luck, Bill.
Keep your chin up, Penny.
Yeah, keep yours covered up. Just a minute. If Bill wins tonight, he'll be champion. That's what you want, isn't it?
Naturally.
And you don't care if he gets half killed doing it.
Maybe you'd rather see him lose.
And I can't stand to see Bill hurt in the ring or out of it. All you care about him is that he's the coming champion. When Tommy Callahan was champion, you were just crazy about him. You dropped Tommy when he lost the title to Kid Burke, and you went around with Burke until he got knocked out. You wouldn't give Bill a second thought if he looked like that.
Would you?
You're darned right I would.
Semi-final coming up.
Training on beer and blunts was your own idea. Now you can take your beating. But after tonight, you and I are through.
In that case, maybe you'd like a little short end dough against your boy.
Maybe I would.
What do you mean, short end dough?
Well, the odds are 2-1 that Steele wears you down and stops you in 5 rounds.
Wait a minute. Don't you start pulling any of that 5-round stuff tonight. I'll stop that palooka in the first round. What happened to Frankie Stanton ain't gonna happen to me.
You never can tell.
Some of these days, I'm gonna plant this right on that guy's chin.
Save it till you get in the ring.
You just haven't got what it takes. Now, try again and put a little more English on it.
Hey, wait a minute, buddy. Try this.
And here comes Bill Steele. The champ. He's a little overweight tonight, but he can put up a whale of a scrap in any kind of a condition.
Got your poison along tonight?
Sure. Right here. Now fighting, please. All right, hold it.
All the players in our little poker game seem to be present, Mr. Riggs.
Things ought to start happening any minute now.
This is the main event of the evening. 15 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing at 179, the challenger, Bill Steele. The heavyweight champion at 194, Biff Moran.
Out for the splash when Moran hits the canvas.
He just can't take it, the big palooka. Break it up! Break it up!
Bill's just letting Moran carry the fight. Biff hasn't laid a glove on him. You better watch that referee then. Somebody's giving him an awful beating.
Excuse me, Miss Benton. McGuire wants you to come down to Steele's corner.
Thank you. You can't let him whip you, Bill. It's for the championship. That's all you care about. You've got to stop it, Tom.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, please, before he's badly hurt.
It's all right, I tell you. Now go and sit down or I'll have you put out.
That goes for you, too.
But you sent for me.
That's the first I heard of it. Keep your shoulder up, Bill. He's swinging high. He'll crowd you. So roll with the punches.
Good evening, Miss Frankie.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Moto.
Anybody come out?
Clipper McCoy. He went upstairs in the elevator.
Okay, when he comes down, keep an eye on him.
Right.
Hey! Darn it, I knew we'd be late. Anybody in there?
Sir?
We want 2 good seats down front.
Sorry, we're sold out.
He's sold out. Do you know who we are?
Sure, a couple of guys that ain't gonna see the fight.
Why? Say, I know a place where we could sneak in. Come on.
What did I tell you? You hit him with everything but the time pump. Then he comes back as fresh as a daisy.
Ah, shut up. I'll get him this round.
Doing so good.
I told you if Bill got into that ring, he'd be champion. Let's go back and congratulate him.
Pardon me, please, but we hope to catch the murderer within a few minutes. You'll be safe if you remain here.
Oh, you mean you know who he is?
I think we do.
Linda, darling, if the criminal is loose in this crowd, the safest place for you is upstairs in my office.
Now, look, Mr. Benton, I don't want to see you and your daughter get hurt. Stay right here.
You can't endanger her life like this. You've got to let me take her upstairs. Come along, Linda.
Wait. I insist that you remain. Thank you, Mr. Benton. Your own actions have proved that you are the murderer.
And you almost committed murder trying to prove it.
Permit me to correct you. I removed the bullets early this evening. When I announced that I would reveal the murderer tonight, I knew he would try to prevent me, so I took the precaution of looking under the ring, among other places. I deeply regret the necessity of using a father's love for such a purpose.
All right, Benton.
Hey, Mac, Floyd, stop that guy in red. Out of my way. That way.
Hey! Did Benton come down this way?
Yeah, he just took the elevator away from me.
Hey, Mike! Jimmy! Watch this elevator grab anyone that comes down. Cover the front stairs. You take the back ones. Come on.
Stand right there.
What do you want?
I found out this morning that you welched on a bet in Chicago for 50 grand.
I made that good.
Sure. With the dough you gypped me out of on the Stanton fight.
You're crazy. I bet on Stanton and lost. You know that.
That was just a cover-up. You're a smart guy, Benton. It took me a long time to catch up with you.
Give me a chance. I was in a spot. I'll get the money. I'll pay off.
This is the payoff.
I was afraid Benton would do something like this.
This is not suicide, Mr. Riggs. It's most unusual to shoot oneself in the back and without a gun.
Well, I'll be... Every time we solve a murder, somebody murders the murderer. Now we gotta find him. Come on.
Wait, Mr. Riggs. He will soon return. By the only way he could have left.
Yeah.
We caught this guy coming out of the elevator with a gun in his pocket.
It is most unfortunate you were so impatient, Mr. Clipper. The law would have dealt with Mr. Benton quite effectively.
Well, come on, say something.
Let's go.
Take him outside.
Say, now I remember where I got the squirt gun.
Could it have been in the pocket of the overcoat you acquired at the ringside?
That's right.
Gee, Mr. Moto, this is the clue that will convict the murderer.
Yes, but the murderer is already convicted and executed. Mr. Benton's $10,000 bet on Stanton was merely a clever cover-up. His large out-of-town bets were on Steele. And to ensure those, he poisoned Stanton. Then he had to silence Mr. Howard, the go-between, who placed his bets.
But how did you first become suspicious of him, sir?
When Mr. Gabby alone was fired upon, although Benton possessed the same dangerous information. But for the actual discovery of the clues, I wish to express my appreciation to two members of this class, Mr. Horace Wellington and Mr. Lee Chan. And now I regret deeply that this term has come to an end. I must leave you, gentlemen. My plane takes off at...
Here's your watch, Professor. This course has sure done wonders for me. Now I can remember where I get the things that I swipe.
Then you will undoubtedly remember this wallet.
Why, it's mine.
Oh, no, Mr. Wellington. It's the one you took from Mr. Lee Chan. Class dismissed.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
Next up, we have Mr. Moto in Danger Island. And this one takes place on this fictional island called San Cristobal. And Mr. Moto is sent because there's a mysterious death, and they want him to investigate. And this island has all sorts of secrets with smugglers and bad guys and local officials that are weird and treasure hunters. So Peter has to, get to the bottom of it and find those criminals. So this also stars Amanda Duff. So let's get into it, and I'll have a little bit more trivia on him later. But here we go.
Break his legs.
It isn't as terrible as it looks, Miss Castle. You see, the art of professional wrestling consists of 2 parts grown, 2 parts acting, and but 1 little part of skill.
Hey! What kind of a crack is that?
No offense, sir. I was just trying to reassure the lady. You see, she's scared.
Well, she's got a right to be scared. You can't tell what's liable to happen. Once I even got my jaw broke. Oh!
He's down! Gee, thanks, pal.
A winner! Mr. McGurk over Sailor Sam, former champion of the West Indies.
Hey, wait a minute. I've been framed. That little guy talked me out of this. Hey, you little beetle. It's your fault I lost this match.
Hey, wait a minute, Stella. What's the idea of
get out of here. Now, just because you're so smart, I'm going to show you what real wrestling is. Why, you little...
Hey, I've seen everything. With a little shrimp like you throwing a sailor, it gets me.
The hold I used is very simple, but it has served me well on many occasions.
If you was a pro, I could never get to be world's champion.
You may depend on me retaining my amateur standing.
Yeah, I could sure go places if I had a hole like that. Would you mind remonstrating it to me, Mr. Moto?
It will be a pleasure.
Well, don't you think you better take off them cheaters?
If I did, I couldn't see you.
Gee, I never thought of that.
Attack me, please.
Huh? Oh, here goes. Gee, it's phenomenal. I'll bet you can't do it again, Mr. Moto.
No? Attack me.
Mr. Moto, what is it?
What's the matter?
You brute, you hurt him.
Me hurt him?
Mr. McGurk didn't hurt me. I must have strained my...
Well, get the doctor for him, quick.
What do you think of that? I think it's serious.
Oh, what time do we reach San Juan?
Early tomorrow morning, miss.
Then please see that this message is sent as quickly as possible.
Yes, miss.
Thank you.
I can't accept any more excuses. These cheap South American diamonds are still being smuggled through Puerto Rico and flooding a world market. It's already become an international problem. And if it continues, diamond values will absolutely collapse. Meanwhile, a special investigator sent here from Washington is murdered almost before our eyes. Weeks pass, not an arrest is made. You didn't even find a clue, Colonel Castle.
The Diamond Syndicate demands that we get to the bottom of all this, and I'm going to do it. If it's my last official act as governor of Puerto Rico. The pressure is on me. They're after my scalp, and I don't intend to lose it. Colonel, I've given you and your police department a free hand in this case with no result. Now you've forced me to take emergency steps.
We've covered every possible lead, John, and they've gotten us nowhere. All I can do is keep trying.
Well, Governor, isn't it possible that the diamonds are smuggled through Panama or Cuba or any one of a dozen smaller islands?
I think Commissioner Madero is right, Governor.
Then how can we explain the murder of the investigator, Graham?
George is right. Graham must have been on the trail of the smugglers right here.
If the police department were efficiently handled, we'd be on the right trail, too. Why, on this island, which is only 1/4 the size of my home state.
You can omit the oratory, Gordon. Everyone knows it's been your ambition to get my job.
I can tell you one thing. If I were in charge here...
Now, Gordon, we're not going to get anywhere fighting among ourselves. Tom, I know you've been under a very serious strain. Now, why don't you go away? Take a long rest.
I've been in service over 25 years, John, and I know that when an officer is asked to take a long rest, it means resign. And I won't resign under fire.
I didn't mean it like that, Tom.
I won't do it, I tell you. I refuse to resign and leave the decks clear for your Mr. Moto.
Moto, is he coming?
Well, that's news to me.
Just a moment. Colonel, how did you know Mr. Moto was coming here to work with us?
It's my business to know.
Well, Governor, Uncle John, don't you think it's a little unfair to Colonel Castle to bring in a private investigator?
I agree with George that it's unfair to pick...
Sutter, you have no voice in this government.
I beg your pardon, Governor, but I've got a big interest in this. My ships are suspected of being used by the smugglers. I worked with Colonel Castle through the whole thing, and I'm satisfied he's done his best.
Well, for your information, I didn't send for Mr. Moto. He's been retained by the Diamond Syndicate, not me. And we've got to give him every cooperation. Come.
No, it's for the governor.
That's all. Gentlemen, our excitement has been a little premature. Mr. Moto came down with acute appendicitis aboard the San Juan not more than an hour ago.
Well, that's fine news. Another investigator out even before he starts.
Well, then, you may continue with the case, Colonel, for the present.
Thanks.
Gordon, make arrangements to have an ambulance meet the San Juan tomorrow. Tell the hospital to prepare for an emergency operation.
Yes, sir.
That's all, gentlemen.
John, I want to apologize for flaring up the way I did.
Well, that's all right, Tom.
If there's anything I can do to help, I mean about taking care of Moto.
No, thanks. Besides, you'll be busy meeting your daughter.
Joan? How did you know she was arriving?
She sent a message.
Oh.
Look here, old man. You haven't received any other communication from Joan regarding Mr. Moto?
No.
All right.
There she is.
Hello. Dad, I missed you so much. But, Dad, you don't look awfully well. Is anything wrong?
No, everything's fine. How's college?
Oh, it's all right. But I'm so glad to be home.
Say, young lady, don't you know me? I'm the man they say you're going to marry.
Oh, they do they?
Looks to me as though they were right.
Governor!
Say uncle. After all, George is my nephew.
I'm next.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, discrimination, eh? It certainly is great to have you home, Joan. This island is no jewel without you, no matter what the travel literature says.
Well, I'm glad for more reasons than one. Say, you people haven't been taking very good care of my father. He doesn't look well.
He's been working too hard, Joan. We all think he should take a rest.
Can't you forget that even for a minute?
Dad, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, hurry up, will you? Gangway! Gangway!
Oh, there's that poor Mr. Moto. Did you get my message?
Yes, I have an ambulance waiting.
We got a sick invalid here. Come on, folks, give us a break, won't you?
Mr. Moto, this is Governor Bentley.
It is a pleasure, Governor.
I regret that I have to make my entrance into your beautiful country like a poor fish, packed in ice.
We're all very sorry, Mr. Moto. And don't worry. We'll see that you get the best of attention.
Thank you so much.
Come on, boys. The ambulance is waiting.
Come on, folks, out of the way. Please, out of the way. Easy now. Oh, take it easy, boys. Take it easy.
I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to ride the ambulance.
Listen, he's my pal, and I go where he goes. You want to make something out of it?
Don't argue about it. Get him to the hospital as fast as you can.
All right, get going.
Where's the ambulance?
Did it get here? Of course. It just took Mr. Moto to the hospital.
They who? Two fellas hijacked our ambulance, slugged us, and left us in the road. And whoever they are, they've got your Mr. Moto.
Where's the governor?
They just left, sir.
Come on, hurry up. To the government house, and hurry.
You got him?
Yeah, but we had to bring along his bodyguard, too.
Hey, this is the funniest looking hospital I ever seen. Hey, Mr. Moto needs a doctor, quick. Hey, what is this?
Get out of the way.
Hey, just a minute, now. Hey, this guy needs an operation.
Don't worry, we'll operate. Well, Mr. Moto, you picked a bad time to get appendicitis.
Unfortunately, we cannot select the time for our afflictions.
Yeah, that's right. Now tell us what you heard from this bird, Graham. You know who I mean, the detective who was shot.
Shot? I was under the impression he was stabbed.
You do know him. All right. He sent one report back to the States. What was in it?
I'm so sorry, but that was confidential.
You better talk, Moto. You haven't much time.
You leave me little choice. To die from appendicitis or a bullet.
Why, you...
Hey, be careful, Mr. Moto. Remember your appendix.
Go on, break it down. Break it down, boys. Come on, you. Crash through here.
Come on, let's go. It's the police.
Out that window. Get him. Are you all right?
All in one piece, I hope. You didn't come any too soon, Governor. Couldn't your men trace the ambulance?
We followed as fast as we could, but they gave us the slip. We didn't know where you were until we heard a shot.
Oh.
Certainly it's beyond me how they found out you were supposed to be a sick man.
I hope to learn that. By the way, Governor, is this your rainy season?
No.
I didn't think so.
Hey, lay off for you guys. This is a stupendous error.
Here's one of them, Governor.
Hey, Mr. Moto, will you tell these guys who I am?
This is Mr. McGurk, my friend.
All right, Sergeant.
Mr. McGurk is on a wrestling tour.
Didn't I tell you, bright eyes? Hey, Mr. Moto, what about your appendix? Did it bust?
Appendix? Oh, that useless member of my anatomy was removed 10 years ago.
Anatomy? Anatomy? Well, oh, why, Kids Wise, you're on a case.
Exactly. And I owe it to you that I am still on it.
Oh, it's a mere bagatelle. Think nothing of it.
Governor, will you please provide Mr. McGurk with an escort to the boat?
Why, certainly, Sergeant.
Hey, just a minute now. Nobody can take pot shots at me and get away with it. I'm in this to the finish.
Permit me to remind you, Mr. McGurk, that your own job is far less dangerous.
Hey, you're telling me. But this is personal now. I don't like that gang. And besides, it breaks up the monopoly of the trip. Oh, say, Mr. Moto, I ain't got that hold down yet. I tried on one of them guys, and something must have went wrong. Would you mind showing it to me again?
I'll be glad to. Excuse me, please. Come on, Twister, attack me.
Gee, you know, it's stupefying. Hey, gee, thanks a lot, Mr. Moto.
Think nothing of it.
Hey, I gotta get my baggage off that ship before it sails. Come on, Bright Eyes. See you later.
Governor, we trailed them down to the water, but they had too much of a start. They got away in a boat.
Well, that's too bad. Well, I'm afraid your scheme to trap the smugglers didn't work after all.
To a certain extent, it did.
What do you mean?
It proved what I suspected, that there was a leak in your office. These men were only carrying out orders from someone higher up.
In my office? That's impossible.
Did you inform your associates of my appendicitis as we planned?
Yes, but these men are all honest. The idea of any of them being mixed up in this is preposterous.
Nevertheless, I should like to question all these honest men. So, these, Governor, are the men that have your confidence?
Yes, Mr. Moto wants to ask you some questions.
I suppose we should have expected you to make a spectacular entrance on our island, Mr. Moto. So your appendicitis was just a gag?
Yes, just a gag, Mr. Sutter.
Oh, you know me. I feel honored.
Please don't. You see, I've had your photographs and other information for several weeks.
Did you send him our fingerprints too, Governor?
Mr. Moto didn't ask for them.
I'm so sorry to think that one of you gentlemen betrayed me.
What do you mean by that?
Please, I mean unintentionally, of course. But, you see, only you gentlemen here knew of my appendicitis. Perhaps each one of you will be kind enough to tell me when you first learned I was coming to Puerto Rico.
I can assure you that no one here knew until yesterday, except, of course, Colonel Castle.
I'm sorry, Uncle John, but I knew almost as soon as he had sailed. You see, Miss Castle radioed me and mentioned your being on board.
Also? And did you mention this intelligence to anyone else?
I naturally showed the message to Colonel Castle.
Naturally.
That's true. And I assumed that you were coming here on business.
You showed it to no one else?
No one. But wait a minute. When Commissioner Gordon gave it to me, the envelope was unsealed.
I saw it. I opened it by mistake, thinking it was for the governor. And a perfectly natural mistake, their last names being the same.
Do you usually open the governor's messages?
Well, no. That is, I'm authorized to when the governor's not here.
You still have the message, Mr. Bentley?
No, I haven't. I mislaid it, I guess.
Was there anyone here who didn't know?
As a matter of fact, Governor, I probably knew sooner than anyone except you. The San Juan is one of my ships, and a complete passenger list is radioed to my office before she clears from New Orleans.
That is strange. I booked passage at the last moment. My name was not on the list.
Not on the printed list, but as a ticket holder, I knew of your presence on board.
Oh, of course. Thank you. Commissioner Madero, did you know?
Know what?
Of my sailing, the question and the discussion.
I did not know. Oh, this isn't getting us anywhere. Get the gang that kidnapped you, and you've got the diamond smugglers.
All but the leader, who could then create another gang. Is this a private conference, or are we broadcasting? Where does this line lead to?
To my office.
Is anyone there?
Well, Mr. Lacosta is awaiting, but his appointment with Governor Bentley was postponed.
Who is Mr. Lacosta?
Native planter, makes most of his money exporting citrus fruits and coconuts. I can't understand. Lacosta, were you listening at this?
I couldn't help it with the key open.
You could have shut it off.
It was too interesting. You have a hard job ahead of you, Mr. Moto.
You wouldn't have arranged to have the line open, would you, Lacosta?
I wouldn't go around accusing people, Sutter, when you can't account for your own actions.
What do you mean?
I mean you haven't yet explained how you just happened to be the first one on the scene when Graham was murdered.
Why?
Now, gentlemen, I don't think this is the time or place for you to air your personal prejudices.
Do you ship your produce on Mr. Sutter's boats?
At present, I'm obliged to, but... Well, I'll be going.
Please, Mr. Lacosta, you've heard so much already. Wouldn't you care to join us?
With pleasure. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What is that?
Your whole army can't get you right now. Hey, Mr. Moto, them giving the
buy me for these mugs.
Please release him, Colonel. He's my assistant. Self-appointed.
All right, Sergeant, let him go.
Yes, Colonel?
So you wouldn't believe me, huh? You didn't tell me where we were stopping. So I thought I'd find you here. I figured it out by myself.
No. Congratulations, Mr. McGurk.
Oh, that's all right. Say, are these mugs okay?
Sit down. Perhaps you can help me find out.
Wait a minute. Should a rank outsider be taken into our confidence this way?
A rank outsider?
Please. If it hadn't been for Mr. McGurk, I might have fared badly today.
My apologies.
I don't know. Yet.
You mentioned the death of my unfortunate predecessor, Graham.
I think Mr. Sutter would know more about that.
He was killed with a knife. A deep thrust through the heart. I found his body in the garden just outside.
There were no fingerprints on the knife. They're very easy to wipe away.
Yes, murderers are becoming fingerprint conscious. Was it perhaps the knife that is missing from this cupboard?
Missing? Well, that's funny. The knife was cleaned and returned to its scabbard after the investigation. I'm sure I saw it there this morning.
Do the rest of you remember seeing it lately?
Well, I really didn't pay any attention.
I put it back there with my own hands.
Well, I don't come in here very often. I wouldn't know.
It seems clear that whoever took it the first time has taken it again and intends using it again. Beautifully balanced knife. Where did you get them, Governor?
I gave them to the governor. They're antique, possibly dating back to the days when pirates terrorized the Caribbean Sea.
So very interesting. And where did you get them?
From a Chinese peddler.
You know a lot about knives, don't you, brother?
Yes.
Oh.
Gentlemen, you are all so very frank that I can learn nothing. It would be unfair to keep you any longer.
That is all, then. Except that I hope you can forget your worries long enough to honor me with your company tonight. George and I have arranged a welcome home party for Miss Castle.
Gee, thanks. That's swell.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, Governor, did Mr. Graham leave anything among his personal effects that might provide some small clue?
Only these. I don't think you'll find them very much help. You can take them.
Thank you.
What's the fire for, brother? It ain't cold.
My personal business doesn't concern you.
Oh, yes, it does. I'll just take a gander at that paper. Gee, it's bewildering.
It's A-ball time. You know, Otto here went out on a date with a 13 ball. Now, the 13 ball is gorgeous. She's orange. She really stands out in the crowd. And I've talked to her. She's very nice. And so she likes him. He likes her. And so they went out on a date. But I haven't talked to him since he got back. So I'm wondering, you know, how did your date go, Otto? Did you have a good time? Let's see what he says. Shake him up real good here. And he says, positively. So it looks like he may be going out with her again.
Oh, yes, Mr. Graham took out several books and never returned them. We haven't any other copies, and it's most annoying. If people would only realize the true value of books and not take them away from the library, other people come in for them, and then we can't give them to them.
Quite so. Please, could you tell me the names of the books?
Yes, I have them right here. Early Puerto Rico in the Pirate Days, The Great Salinas Swamp, and Black Tarrant.
Black Tarrant?
Yes, he was a famous pirate. He used the Salinas Swamp as a hiding place.
That's the guy we're looking for.
He's been dead 300 years.
Oh. Gee, that's an awful long time.
Please, where is that swamp?
Oh, just the other side of Point Salinas. I should say about 5 or 6 miles east of town. You go out of the library, turn to the right, get to the harbor, and a man in a boat will take you up.
Oh. Read any good books lately, sister? Yeah, but this guy Tarrant's been dead for 300 years. It's a cinch he ain't gonna do us no good.
No, but the Salinas Swamp may prove very interesting.
Boss, y'all ain't going to no Salinas Swamps, is you?
Yes, why not?
But I just thought you was going for a pleasant cruise. Didn't tell me nothing about no swamp.
What's the matter with the swamp, buddy?
Nothing, it's just haunted.
Haunted? With what?
Just what any place is haunted with. Ghosts.
Ghosts? Oh, it's merely a silly superstition.
It ain't silly. Plenty of people goes in the swamp and nobody ever sees them live again.
Say, Mr. Moto, are you sure we ought to investigate this swamp?
Yes, quite sure. How far is it?
Just around the point, sister.
But then turn into shore.
All right, boss. We's all gonna be fitted for the coffin.
A craven. Hey, these mosquitoes must take on my banquet. What are we here for anyway, Moto?
To get this?
Gee, you mean to say we come all this way just to get a load of mud?
It may contain something very important.
Yeah. You know, that's interesting. I always yearned to be a detective. You know, I want to get a line of work where I could use my brains instead of me muscles.
Yes, but I think we'll need your muscles now. Let's see whether we can push off. I'm afraid you'll have to jump out and give us a shove.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Our pilot at present is useless.
Well, all right. Hey, Moto, I seen a ghost. A what one? Stop the boat, quickly. The electric plug in the bathroom don't work. I can't shave.
Try my razor.
Okay. Oh, no thanks, pal. Hey, did you find anything in them mud pies?
Oh, yes. Observe, Twister. This is the mud from the shoes of our kidnappers. And this is from the swamp.
It looks like the same mud to me.
Quite so. It's identical. You know, the same vegetable and mineral matter. It proves that our kidnappers came from the Salinas Swamp.
She got that from some mud? Oh, what a case.
It also proves that the unfortunate Mr. Graham was killed because he showed too great an interest in that swamp.
Say, that puts us both on a spot too, don't it?
Would you like to withdraw from the case?
Me? Not on your life. It's getting me, pal.
Come.
Shall I run your bath, sir?
What for? I just took a shower.
You may run one for me.
My skin's too tender for a common, ordinary razor.
He's dead.
Dead? But how? Nobody else was here. Who did it? Stop!
Don't touch anything. That accounts for the dead connection when you attempted to shave.
Well, what's that?
Don't you understand? Someone wanted to electrocute me when I bathed.
You mean he touched them wires?
That wasn't necessary. You see, water is also an efficient conductor of electricity, and by connecting the wires from this plug to those pipes, the murderer created an electric current fatal to anybody who set hand or foot into the water.
Gee, just like sitting in the hot seat, huh?
Or being struck by lightning.
Poor guy. He took the rap for us.
Oh, Carlos.
Yes, miss.
Hasn't my father come in yet?
No, miss.
Well, perhaps you'd better call him at the office and remind him of the governor's party tonight.
I did call some time ago, but they said he left for home.
Well, thank you. I'm in your room.
Hello, dear.
My, you're late. But I have all your things out.
Yes, I went for a walk. Oh, don't bother about my things. I'm not going.
Not going to my party.
No, I'm sorry, dear. I'm too tired.
Poor Dad. Why don't you take a vacation? We could go away somewhere, just you and me.
So George has won you over too, eh?
George, this is my own idea. Please, Dad. Something has happened since I've been away. Won't you tell me?
What is this diamond smuggling business? Sometimes Bentley acts as though he thought I was mixed up in it. They all do. They want me to quit and take the whole blame. Well, I'm not going to.
Now listen to me, young man. All they're thinking about is your health. You're imagining the rest of it. Now, come on and get dressed. Or we'll be late.
Now, this is one time you'll have to excuse me, Joan. I'm sorry.
Mr. Moto, here you are. You know, I've been looking everywhere for you. I'm just dying to hear all about your wonderful work.
Oh, madame, how can you mention such a prosaic thing as my work to the accompaniment of this exquisite dance music, especially when my assistant, Mr. McGurk, is a jitterbug of the first water?
Oh, Mr. Moore.
Madame, he is superb.
Really, Mr. McGurk? Oh, how refreshing. You know, most of the men around here think the foxtrot's still the latest thing. Oh, isn't this a wonderful party?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, not at all, Mr. McGurk. I'm sure it was just as much my fault. Go on. Oh, ouch.
My condolences.
Look here, Miss Castle, don't you think you could spare me just one dance?
A most understandable request.
Thank you.
George, I want to talk to you first.
Say, this is romantic. I'm sorry it wasn't my idea.
George, tell me something.
Anything. You're beautiful, darling. Your eyes are
No,
like the...
seriously. Why is Governor Bentley, and you too, so anxious that Father resign?
Well, we don't want him to resign. All we're thinking about is his health. He's worrying himself to pieces over this smuggling case.
You don't think that he's involved in it, do you?
Involved in it? Why, of course not.
Oh, I knew you didn't. But he thinks that you do, and it's getting him down.
Well, I guess it's just Uncle John's official manner. He can even turn a bridge game or a set of tennis into a court-martial for his partner.
You ought to know.
I do. But I don't see why we should talk about Uncle John tonight. There are so many more interesting things to take up.
For instance?
Well...
Do you suppose we are intruding?
Now that that's over, don't you remember promising this dance to me?
Did I?
No, you promised it to me.
Oh, I really don't remember.
You're both out of luck. It's my dance.
Now look here, you're a host, I'm a guest. The dance is definitely mine.
I'll yield on the ground of fallen arches. You might as well get used to this, George. It's the price you've got to pay for picking such a popular girl.
Governor, may I have a word with you?
Certainly.
I'd rather speak to you alone.
If this is business, you'd better see me officially.
Well, I've been trying to see you officially for some time, on behalf of the planters. You're not playing fair with us, Governor.
I haven't heard any complaints except from you.
Well, the others are afraid to protest on account of Sutter's influence with you. He's squeezing the life out of us with his ruinous freight rates.
This is a serious charge, Lacosta.
I can bring you all the proof you need.
This is a matter that calls for investigation. I'll let you know.
I want immediate action.
Mr. Lacosta, aren't you forgetting yourself?
Perhaps I am. My apologies, Governor.
Interesting collection, don't you think, Mr. Moto? All historical pieces. Most of them belong to our A#1 pirate.
Black Tarrant? Did he ever catch that gentleman?
Never. He always mysteriously got away, ships and all. I never could find his hiding place.
You mean the Great Salina Swamp?
Well, I see you're up on our history.
Oh, yes, I've been well occupied today.
But you did promise me the next.
That old map of the Salina Swamp. May I examine it, Governor?
Certainly.
You don't really expect to find a clue to the case in that swamp.
Mr. Moto, I must warn you. Don't go near that place.
And why, please?
Well, the natives are very touchy about it. They believe it's haunted with the ghosts of Black Tarrant and his pirate crew.
There he goes again.
Ghosts?
Of course, I don't put any belief in them.
You see, Mr. Moto, it isn't just ghosts you have to contend with, but the superstitions of a dangerously ignorant people.
Oh, so?
Governor, Colonel Castle on the telephone.
Pardon me.
Excuse us.
Yes, Colonel?
Listen, John, I'm coming over. I've got to see you right away, but privately. It's important.
All right, Tom. Well, yes, of course. Well, meet me upstairs in my room. Right away. Goodbye.
Shall we dance?
Governor, may I keep this map for a while?
Why, certainly. You'll excuse me.
I think it was rather indiscreet of you to mention an interest in the swamp.
You think so?
I happen to know. Graham had that idea, too, just before he was killed.
Yes. I saw you at the library today.
I often go there. However, this is just a friendly warning.
I'm very grateful indeed, Mr. Sutter.
Mr. McGurk, will you be with us long?
Well, right now I got my gout.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Brown. I got a date with a guy about a kick in the jaw. It's awful important.
McGurk!
Nice night for a stroll.
Oh, that's better. Now do this one. Oh, you're hopeless. But keep on trying. I want to call Dad.
It wasn't my fault. Now, Moto wasn't even sick. He fought like a tiger. The next time, it'll be a different story. Now, listen. The new shipment is ready to go on board tonight. Meet me at the usual...
I've got it. Look, Joan, I've got it.
Hello? Hello? Hello, operator. Listen, I was disconnected. I was talking to the governor's... Oh, no. No, never mind.
Where's your Uncle John?
Why? What's wrong?
We've got to find him. It's dreadfully important.
Gordon, you know where the governor is?
Why, yes, he went up to his room.
What's up?
Search me.
Uncle John.
Dad! Dad!
It's the same knife that disappeared from Uncle John's office.
You were right, Moto. You said the murderer would use the knife again.
The knife shows only one set of fingerprints. They are Colonel Castle's.
I told you they'd be mine. I came in here to wait for Governor Bentley, thinking he was still downstairs. When I flashed on the lights, there he was on the floor. In my excitement, I took hold of the knife. I wasn't thinking about fingerprints. I was only thinking about my friend. I wanted to find out if he was alive or...
Steady, Tom. I'm sorry, Colonel, but your story won't stand up against this evidence.
He couldn't have. He didn't.
Please, Joe.
Well, I got my own theory, and it don't concern the colonel.
Why was it so important for you to see the governor tonight?
I came here to resign.
And wouldn't the morning have done just as well?
No. When I finally decided it was the only thing to do, I wanted to get it over with as quickly as possible.
I see.
Please stop asking him questions, Mr. Moto. Can't you see he's ill? Mr. Sutter, will you help me take my father home?
I'll be glad to. Now, wait a minute. I'm responsible here now, and I just can't let him walk out like this.
You don't have to worry about me. I'll be here when you want me.
Commissioner, I'm quite sure the colonel is a man of his word.
Well, all right.
You're picking on the wrong guy. Listen to me, will you, please? I got my own theory. And if you ask me, this Madero's your man.
No one's asking you.
Well, I'm talking anyway. I found him when he left the party flat and sneaked upstairs. I lost him. By accident. And I think he came in here and killed the governor.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
Well, gee, I've been trying to.
What about this, Madero?
I knew of the colonel's appointment with the governor. I had hoped to prevent trouble, but this oath...
Oath? If that's an insult...
Mr. Madero, you anticipated trouble?
Yes. I knew that Colonel Castle deeply resented Bentley's request that he resign.
I see. By the way, would it be possible to throw this knife, say, from the hall into this room?
Yes, for an expert.
And I understand you are an expert.
There are dozens of men on this island who could have pinned his ears back.
He's asleep now.
That's good, and I think you ought to have a little of the same.
Oh, I can't. Mr. Sutter, I had a reason for asking you to come home with me. Look, tonight I found these diamonds with Dad's things.
With his things? I don't understand.
And that isn't all. Tonight at the governor's house, I picked up the phone to call Dad. And I heard someone talking about a new shipment of diamonds that was ready to go on board, he said.
At the governor's house? Who was it?
I didn't recognize his voice.
Who was he talking to?
I don't know. I only heard the one voice. Then whoever he was talking to hung up.
Then it must have been someone at the party. But, Joan, this is important. Why didn't you tell somebody?
I was afraid. Gordon thinks Dad guilty anyway. He would have thought that it was Dad on the telephone.
Perhaps you're right, but we can't conceal such vital evidence.
I think Mr. Moto should have it.
What'll I do?
Let me take these. Try not to worry too much, Joan. Meanwhile, stay close to your father until you hear from me.
Good night, Joan.
Well, here's your clinching evidence. Castle's our man. The phone call Joan heard proves it. Governor Bentley heard him talking, and Castle had to kill him.
You think Joan would have mentioned the call if her father was on this end of it?
Nonsense.
Look here, Gordon. Isn't it possible someone could have planted those diamonds in Castle's house?
Quite so. Someone who wished to divert suspicion from himself.
Oh, you're all too easy on him. I hate this as much as anyone, but facts are facts. I'm going to send the police for him.
You think you should? He's a very sick man.
That doesn't excuse him.
Commissioner, wouldn't it be wiser to question him quietly before making an arrest that would create a scandal?
Very well. Hey, wait a minute. How did the colonel explain having the diamonds?
We didn't ask him. He was asleep.
Castle? Colonel Castle?
John!
Joe!
There's no one here.
It does appear they left in a hurry.
Well, I hope you're all satisfied.
They must have been taken away by force.
Yes, and waited around while they packed up half their things. I ought to hold you responsible for this. We should have arrested Castle last night. Hello, give me police headquarters. Hello, Sergeant. Commissioner Gordon speaking. Emergency order. I want all San Juan search for Colonel Castle and his daughter. Watch the docks and airports. You heard me, Colonel Castle. Arrest him. The charge is murder. Moto, I'm going to have you taken off this case. You bungled things right from the start.
So sorry, Commissioner.
Hey, listen. And if you know what's healthy, you'll go back to wrestling.
Mr. Gordon! Mr. Gordon!
Well, what do you want?
I thought this might be important.
Arrest that man.
What?
And his accomplice.
Accomplice? What's that?
May I ask for an explanation?
What is it, Gordon?
This cable was sent from New York to Governor Bentley. Have just learned notorious criminal Chamorro in Puerto Rico posing as me. Hold him until my arrival. Will be on tomorrow's plane. Signed, Moto. Well, Mr. Moto, I thought there was something phony about you right from the start. You and your trained gorilla.
Who, me? Now, just a minute.
Take
That's
him
an
away.
insult.
Lock him up.
Mr. Moto, I got it. Come on, twist it.
Here's a little trivia on Peter Lorre. The movie M came out in 1931. It was a Fritz Lang movie about a psychopath child killer, and Peter Lorre played the psychopath child killer. It was a huge hit. It's a legendary performance and made Peter a star. And immediately after this movie came out, Peter got 310 offers to do roles similar to this psychopath guy. Well, he turned most of them down. Peter didn't want to be typecast as a psychopath, you know. But it didn't always work out so well for Peter, because a lot of times they did typecast him as a psychopath.
They're gone. For the time time being, we are safe.
Yeah. It may be safe to you, but it ain't to me. Look, Mr. Moto, whoever you are, you certainly done me a dirty trick. Here I was, an honest guy in an honest business. And now look at me, a hunted criminal.
It's time I confess, Twister. I caused that cablegram to be sent.
Yeah, 1 minute, just Shamira and You did it? Why?
One can obtain the confidence of criminals when one is branded a criminal.
Yeah, but I'm branded too.
You insisted on being with me. You may still withdraw from the case.
How can I when I'm up to my neck in it like this?
You are right. By this time, we are in the newspaper headlines anyway.
Gee, I never been on the front page before.
Undoubtedly, they picture us as a pair of bloodthirsty fiends.
Yeah? And where do us fiends go from here?
Oh, for a little excursion. In this boat, which we'll borrow when night comes. Watch out for the quicksand.
You're telling me. What? Gee, Mr. Moto, this place sure gives you the creeps. It's quicksand. It's quick, all right. It sure sucks you down. Right hand. What do you want?
See your captain.
He ain't here.
Whoever's in charge, we'll see him.
Go ahead. Look! Who are they, Bill? Dunno. Take him into Grant. He'll know how to find out. Get going.
You've got to get a doctor for my father.
We can't bring a doctor in here.
But he's running a fever.
You'll have to wait.
Dad's too sick to wait. When Captain Dolan brought us here, he said that Mr. Lacosta would take care of everything. Mr. Moto.
Good evening, everybody.
He's a detective. He's come here to arrest my father. You can't take him. He was framed. Please, you promised to protect us until Dad is proved innocent.
Don't be so alarmed. Moto was only an impersonation. Very convenient for the moment.
I don't understand.
Just a penny-ante gangster playing detective.
You murdered the governor. It was you who framed my father. Now we can go back to San Juan. This proves Dad innocent.
Sure. Now you get back to your cabin and look after that fever. I'll take care of this.
But we can't waste any time.
Bill, take her back to her cabin. All right, now. How'd you get here?
Oh, on a boat.
Don't be funny. Did the police follow you?
Not us, brother. We gave him the slip.
Quiet. What's your racket, anyway?
None at the moment, but we were hoping to get into a good one. Diamonds?
What do you know about diamonds?
I prefer to discuss that with Captain Dolan, if you don't mind my waiting.
Certainly not. Just make yourself at home, tough guy.
Hey, you...
Buenas noches.
Good night, Phil.
Hey, I thought you said if one wanted to gain the confidence of thieves, one had to be branded as a criminal. Well, we're branded all right, but they ain't got no confidence in us.
No. Apparently not.
Oh, why don't you give him the old 1-2 back there? We could have made a break for it.
Twister, as a fighter, you should know there are times when it's wiser to show weakness in the first round so that one can win in the last.
Yeah, but this is the last round, and we ain't winning. What a predicament. We should have never taken up this life of crime.
Don't be blinded by our present danger, Twister. Actually, it is a great success.
Huh?
We have uncovered many interesting facts. We know that Colonel Castle is innocent, and whoever is behind his running away wanted him to look guilty.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but what good is it if we can't do nothing about it? When Darlin gets back, they're going to put us on the spot.
Maybe, but Darlin isn't back yet.
Good night, buddy. Let's get them out of there and scram.
No. They are safe enough for the moment. We have urgent business to take care of first. Follow me.
Hello. Hello. Everything okay?
I don't know. That phony Moto and his pal showed up.
Moto? He's no phony.
Well, what about the papers? They said...
Where is he?
We got him under guard.
Come on. Gee, I can't figure out any place where they'd hide a flock of diamonds in here. What is it? Gee, can you imagine? But how did they get the diamonds in there?
Don't you see? They temporarily removed one eye of the coat.
Are you all right? Yeah. Come on. They're heading for the boat.
You've locked the ignition. Get into that small boat, quick here. Hurry up.
What's the matter with you? Castle and his daughter disappear, Moto or Shimuro or whatever his name is runs out right under your noses and you can't find anyone. Now get out and bring him in. Yes, sir. What kind of a staff have we got here?
Hey, Washington on the telephone, sir.
Hello. This is Commissioner Gordon in Puerto Rico. Where's Moto? He was supposed to be in on today's plane. Where is he?
There must be some mistake. Why, Moto's been down there for a week already.
Well, we got a cable saying that man was Shimuro, a crook impersonating Moto. And when we tried to nab him, he got away.
What do you look like?
Well, he's short, round face, not much over 5 feet tall, big eyes, always wears glasses.
That's Moto, all right. Turning fugitive is just one of his tricks.
What? You mean to say?
Sure. He's worked that one before. Even pretended that he escaped from Devil's Island. Just sit tight. He'll turn up.
Oh. He says this Shimuro really is Moto.
This is strictly diffusion autocracy. Definitely so. I'm going to talk to my congressman about this.
We got him, sir. Release him. But you just told us. I just told you to release them. Let him go. Come on. Never mind. I know everything. I just talked to Washington.
Oh, so?
Of course, we realize it's none of our business, but would you mind telling us where you've been?
Oh, in a Salinas swamp. Just renewing an old acquaintance with my would-be kidnapper, Captain Darlin.
Captain Darlin? Well, that name sounds familiar. Why, Darlin used to work for me. He was a captain on one of my ships until I beached him for dishonesty.
Oh.
You can consider yourselves fortunate to be still alive.
Brother, you never said a truer word.
You have a fast boat equipped for a possible fight?
Yes, but...
There is no time to lose. We have to get back to the swamp at once.
What, again? With them serpents? Not me. Me for the showers.
Are you sure you didn't dream all this?
I have no nightmares.
Is Joan all right?
She was when I left her.
You say a channel leads into the swamp?
Yes, it should be right here. The channel is completely screened by overhanging branches. That is how your pirate Black Tarrant always used to vanish.
Look!
Captain, follow that boat.
Aye, sir.
Full speed ahead. Steady as she goes.
Aye.
That's Captain Darlin, all right.
Give him a blast. Hold your fire, please. I want to take him alive.
Aye, sir.
Look out! He's going to ram us!
Didn't I tell you not to shoot, gentlemen?
And let him take pot shots at us?
I'm sorry I got excited. Caught me in the wrist.
Let me out! Stop that
George!
Colonel Castle.
Is he dead? No, but we should get him to a hospital immediately. Let's go.
Are you all right, Sutter?
Fortunately, the bullet just squeezed my wrist.
Congratulations, Mr. Motor. We heard you caught the ringleader of the smugglers.
Mr. Lacosta, you'll be interested to know that it was Captain Darlin, a competitor of yours in the coconut trade.
Why, I didn't know.
How's Captain Darlin?
He's resting quietly. Well, when can we see him?
It is vitally important, Doctor, that we talk to him as soon as possible.
I can't have you questioning him now. At least give him time to recover some of his strength.
Shall we say tonight at about 8 o'clock?
Very well.
Gentlemen, if Darlin will talk, we should have our solution tonight. You will all return, please, at 8 o'clock.
George.
How's your father?
Well, he's much better. But they've arrested him.
Now, don't you worry. When Darlin talks, he'll clear him, I'm sure.
It's stuffy in here.
It ain't the heat, it's the humidity.
I'm going to get a little air. I'll be back in a minute.
It is almost 8 o'clock, Doctor. May I bring them in?
I'll let you know, Mr. Moto. More adrenaline.
Yes, Doctor.
Let me know as soon as he shows a reaction.
Yes, sir.
The man is dead.
I got him, Mr. Moto. I got the monster. Take your hands off me. I got him, Mr. Moto. Here he is.
You'll find your murderer in there, under guard.
Sutter! Are you sure? My Moto, I can't believe it.
Your aim with the knife was true for the third time, Mr. Sutter.
You mean he killed Bentley and Graham, too?
Yes, exactly. You see, first Sutter had to eliminate Graham because his research was leading him to his trail in the swamp. When Colonel Castle started his investigation, you, as his friend, pretended to help him. No wonder your father's hands were tied, since Sutter knew in advance every move he was making. It also was Mr. Sutter who arranged the reception for me on my arrival. And when Darlin and his men failed to kill me, you converted my bathtub into an instrument of death.
That's right. I was there. He almost cut short my career.
Darlin was foolish enough to call you at the ball, to telephone you of my escape. And unfortunately for the governor, he came upon you by surprise, so you killed him.
A fine string of guesses, Mr. Moto. But you can't prove one of them.
On the contrary, when you threw that knife into Darlin tonight, you proved them all.
But how?
He was afraid that Dahlem might talk, so you shot him today, against my orders. And tonight you employed your remarkable skill with a knife.
But you didn't have to go this far to catch him, Mr. Moto. You let Sutter kill a helpless man.
Captain Dahlem was already dead when I reached his side in the boat this morning. You really shouldn't have killed him twice, Mr. Sutter.
Take him away. Well, Mr. Moto, I've got a lot to apologize for, but first, congratulations.
Thank you. I shall see you all before I leave Puerto Rico.
Goodbye. Good night. Good night.
Well, Twister, here is where we part. You've been a great help, and I want to thank you.
And I want to thank you, too, pal. That hold you showed me, I'm going to keep my wrestling preparatory.
You've mastered it?
And how? I tried on Madero and a weight swell.
Oh, so?
Sure, I'll show you. Come on, attack me. Gee, it's sure bewildering.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the shows. The trivia question earlier was, Peter Lorre has a hangover remedy with 8 ingredients, and I said, can you name 3 of them? Well, here goes the list. It's lemon juice, a pinch of salt, 1 egg, 4 dashes orange bitters, 1 jigger Worcestershire sauce, 2 teaspoons sugar, a little bit of absinthe, and fill to the top with gin. Stir it, drink it. So that's the answer to the trivia question. Anyway, hope you guys had a great time. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you watching. Take care.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.